All right. Well, hi. It's been what, about a week and a half since we've even uploaded anything to YouTube. So welcome back to the channel. We have, as you can see in the background, EA dropping the FIFA 21 ratings for Ultimate Team. Now, I believe as of right now, it is the top 100 ratings. And unfortunately, EA just dropped these ratings kind of when I was just having my morning coffee. So I'm about an hour to an hour and a half late to looking at these. So we're going to go through a deep dive of the ratings, but kind of...
If Pulisic isn't minimum 84, him throwing down.
Dude, if Alphonso Davies is an 82 or 83 rated, I'm gonna fight someone at EA. All right, I'm gonna challenge them to an arm wrestle. Anyways, welcome back to the channel. Things are going to be a little bit clunky in terms of the YouTube videos from now until the launch of FIFA 21. As I told you guys, we're really just going to be releasing information about FIFA 21, whether it's Ultimate Team ratings and weak foot upgrades and promotions and stuff like that, and then any other news we get for pro clubs and career mode. So that's the type of thing that I'm going to be doing for the time being. Now, I've seen from the community a lot of people losing their minds about the ratings. I feel like every single year we all lose our minds about FIFA ratings. It never seems to make any sense. The things that EA do never make sense and everybody lose their minds about it. I am kind of the principal rage operator when it comes to stuff like this too. So what I want to try and do is present to you guys for FIFA 21 a new Nick 28T where I'm not just going to be a twat. And I know that's kind of crazy to even think about, but we're going to try and look at this from like a calm perspective and see what could be the reasoning and why EA could be doing what they're doing specifically. So I've seen a lot of people losing their minds. One of the major ones that I would love to look at just to get ourselves started here. And I think if I did this, can I search for someone's name specifically? Yes, you can. So this is one of the ones... What do you do then? There. This is one of the ones that I think most people are kind of insanely confused by, and I think it's a hell of a one to get started with. So a lot of people, this is kind of the gripe for everybody. First of all, according to most of the community with these player ratings for FIFA 21, players have been upgraded that don't make sense. Players have been downgraded that don't make sense. Players have not even received upgrades where it doesn't make sense. So like De Bruyne staying static has had, you know, arguably one of the best seasons in world football. Didn't get any upgrade. Lewandowski deserves a Ballon d'Or this year and had an insane season and did get an upgrade. So, you know, there's not much rhyme or reason to what EA are doing. Aubameyang had a great season, got downgraded. Gareth Bale, 79 rated. So there's a lot of like insane things that are going on. So I'd like to try and unpack things. And one of the first things I kind of wanted to touch bases on is everybody losing their minds about how players have hit and had super huge downgrades on their pace. Now, on pre-looking at things, I was actually looking at this. So like Jadon Sancho, right, isn't the only one. There is also where was it? What are some other rating drop-offs that we can really have a look at? This is another one. Yes, thank you very much. My Twitch chat is going to be helping me out here. So that's another one. I don't... Did he lose a leg? Like, I'm sorry, what? Next thing you know, they're going to give him a 2-star weak foot, too. The kid's scoring bangers with his left and right and, like, full pace. And he's going to have a 2-star weak foot, too. Because EA, I don't know what the hell they're doing at times. Okay? So, when I see stuff like this, is there someone else that's another marquee player? No, Dries Mertens has a pretty good card, doesn't he, right now? Where is he? I mean, Dries Mertens 86 rated is kind of okay. It's kind of acceptable almost. Who else am I trying to think here? Off the top of my head. What am I trying to think off the top of my head? 85, not 86? Right there. Pace, 86, right? Did Werner get savaged? This is not really helping me make my point, dudes. Well, it kind of is, but... Timo Werner? No, Timo Werner's barnstormer. Premier League players, as always, getting super boosts. Who could be one more player that you would expect to have? Well, Aguero kind of... I mean, Aguero's... You want to talk about pace getting shattered. Okay, I can't make too much of an argument on Aguero because I don't know if this is really... You know, if you could make too much of an argument about this. But bro, did you see this? Did you guys see this? have a look at this man. Suarez is a center back, dude. Holy God. 70 pace. Okay, so anyways, the first thing when I started seeing all of these low pace players, or players that you'd be like, bro, how is Jadon Sancho 83 pace? How is Serge Gnabry 82 pace? So one of the things that I was thinking about, I was like, okay, this could be cool. What EA might be trying to do for FIFA 21 is not have an insane meta of just these, players that everybody's going to push towards for crazy high pace. So it gives us a more in-depth or more deep variety in terms of what people are using. If they go across the board and everybody's pace is kind of nerfed and everybody's ratings are kind of nerfed, because that's kind of another thing I've seen is a lot of players with downgrades. Yeah, okay, Jadon Sancho's up to an 87, even Serge Gnabry up to an 85, but overall there's it seems to be there's an overarching drop in ratings, right? Aubameyang, even though he had an amazing season, he's gone from an 88 to an 87, I believe. And I was thinking in the positive mindset, right? FIFA 21 2018. We want to be positive, right? That's what I want to try and do. I want to try and bring some happiness to your guys' life instead of me bitching and moaning endlessly, even though it's been already 3 or 4 minutes of me moaning. But that's what I thought. I was like, okay, cool. That's kind of sweet if that's what they want to do, right? They don't want to have this meta of crazy broken pace. But then EA Sports, being EA Sports, they decide to just take this initial thought process and just throw it out the window. And this is kind of one of my examples. How in the living fuckwits is Ciro Immobile faster than Jadon Sancho and Serge Gnabry, you plebs? You muppets. You utter imbeciles. So even me, trying to be positive and trying to be forward thinking and thinking, man, okay, let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's give them a little bit of leeway here. But everything they do makes no sense. And that's, I guess, what is really the review of so far the top 100 ratings or the FIFA 21 ratings is once again EA make Canada look like fuckwits. Seriously. I swear to God, guys, I know you guys think I'm clueless as well, but I swear Canadians know football. We know the sport. We know soccer very well, okay? And I swear a lot of us watch the actual sport. I don't know what they're doing right now specifically, but we do. So this is where things I think are going to start taking a weird turn for the worse. Because initially I was like, oh, this is actually really cool. They're trying to bring everybody's card down so that we have a nice high ceiling throughout the year. Cards can get these nice upgrades. You can have a lot of cards that, they did well in FIFA 20, right? A lot of cards that you wouldn't expect to be very usable. They boosted them to the point where they kind of fit into the meta. And instead of just going with an Mbappe, you could go with the Leeds, SBC Rodrigo or whatever. I love that. I love that they do that. So I thought with the initial look at these two cards and then the other cards, I thought that was their route. But I can't really come to an understanding of what their game plan is here. And one of the things I'm seeing is that these Premier League players are nuts, dude. And I don't know if it's necessarily a bad thing, but it's like the Premier League itself has a deal with EA specifically to have God cards. And am I looking into it too much? I don't know, but it definitely seems to be that way. Well, not even, people are saying more like Liverpool. Nah, man, tons of Prem players. Werner got downgraded, but his stats are so meta, dude. His stats are so meta. So I don't know, man. I'm just, Timo Werner seems right as per his regular upgrade. All I'm going to say is if this Timo Werner was at Leipzig, his card would be 84 pace and 80 shooting. So I think a lot of Premier League fans are looking at us saying, nah, man, these cards are deserved. These cards are very good. The problem is, Liga, right? I'll give you another. Can we go by league? That would actually be really sick. This would kind of help my point. And I don't necessarily hate this, right? Can we go by league? Oh, you can go by league. Perfect. Okay. So if we go by league, and maybe I'll make a point specific. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, that's Sancho. Sorry, my bad. Let's go by Liga because that was kind of the point I was trying to make here. Where is Liga? So Liga, Uber Eats, lol, had, especially in Europe, a very good year, right? And yet 99% of their players outside of Neymar and Mbappe are SBC fodder, are garbage. And that's the thing, is a couple of rating boosts here and there is okay, but once again, look outside of just the rating boosts, right? So these cards are all relatively useless when you compare them to similar cards in the Premier League. So I think that's kind of what I'm going about. Don't just look straight up at, Memphis's card being an 85 or even Icardi still being an 86 or Di Maria now being an 87. If you actually look at the cards compared to their Premier League counterparts, they are very much a downgrade. And I just kind of find that, like, Marquinhos, did he actually get downgraded? Considering how well he played, especially in even in the Champions League and stuff like that, he did get downgraded, didn't he? So that's, I think, the point I'm trying to make, is that it seems like EA once again, and I don't mind because my team, obviously Leeds United, are in the Prem, so I'm talking, this is benefiting me hugely, right? And anybody else that's a Premier League fan or has their favorite team in the Premier League, it benefits us. But I always find it so weird that EA clearly favor a certain league. If I deselect and then we go over to the Bundesliga, it's very similar too. It's very similar too, right? So if you go look at the Bundesliga, okay, Lewandowski got, a deserved boost, probably should be a 92 in my opinion, but it is what it is. Still, these cards, even though their ratings are there or thereabout, compared to their Premier League counterparts, are poor, man. Joshua Kimmich looks poor. Jadon Sancho looks poor. The Mule looks horrendous. Sommer, who cares? But Gnabry looks horrendous. Dude, look at Thiago. For all the love of all that is holy, look at Thiago Alcantara. Dude, this guy is a top 3 mid in terms of performances and everything he did last season. What is that card? Can someone explain to me? I know I'm a clueless Canadian twat, right, when it comes to football knowledge. But bro, what the hell is this? Now, again, if all the player ratings are being suppressed, right? A lot of people will just stick on the fact that he's been downgraded by 2 by having a barnstorming season, bro. And not just that. How clueless, too. Look at the defensive rating, man. Anyways, I'm going to get so pissed off. So I should probably try and tone it down a little bit here. But specifically, bye, I love you. Huh? Fantastic. Mask looks great. Oh, I love that. Oh, wow. Yes. Okay. Steph's making it into the ratings video. All right. This is first day of school for the kids back in COVID times. Yeah, I love it.
And then you
put it down like glasses. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do with my glasses.
Oh.
Boomer 2018.
Wear your masks.
All right, baby. Love you. Have fun. So it's not just the fact that his rating's been downgraded, right? From an 87 to an 85. That's really, really weird considering the year he's had. I mean, Aubameyang had a great year. That all those downgrades have happened. It would make sense if once again everybody just got these downgrades to start fresh in FIFA 21, but then some cards get these huge weird upgrades. So I don't know. Further to my point, someone like Thiago, if you want to make an argument that he shouldn't be any higher than 87, 88 or whatever based off of everybody else's ratings being downgraded this year, sure. But clearly, there are so many of these stats that hurt my brain that make absolutely zero sense. I mean, yeah, some of the standout ones, the vision hurts my brain. That's absolutely hilarious. 85 vision is just silly. 86 composure even is a disgrace, in my opinion, man. I genuinely do believe that, man. I mean, a lot of his defensive stats, too, for what he showed through the Champions League specifically, man. Absolutely ridiculous, man. 67 marking, like, come on, dude. What are we? So anyways, Marco Reus is just back from injury, right? Quite literally just back from injury. So I understand that, but should he actually only be, yeah, as always, poor guy, 80 pace? 55, wait, does that actually say what I think it says? Hold on. I mean, as a central cam, he looks like he'd be kind of legit, 78 sprint speed, 82 acceleration. Bayern got shafted. Deadeye on him, and you've got yourself like a Wesley Schneider basically in the midfield. I do like that. So Leroy Sané, is it because he came? Bro, I don't. How does Leroy Sané have 93 pace, but Jadon Sancho has 83? What am I looking? What is happening? It just doesn't make sense. It genuinely doesn't make sense to me, man. Sané is properly rapid. Again, that is not the argument. That is not the argument. That is not the argument. It's the fact that other players don't match up. I would love to understand. And oh my God, this might even be the more hilarious one out of them all. Haaland faster than Sancho? Haaland looks like a demonic doll in his picture. Dude, you watch your mouth when you're talking to a future Leeds legend, okay? Watch your mouth. Anyways, so that's one of the first things, is the lack of consistency in pace for players. However, outside of that, and outside of the Premier League being so OP when it comes to player ratings, I don't have, I mean, and I guess that's good news, thank God, right? I don't have too much to complain about, outside of the fact that apparently, according to EA Sports, I don't know if any of this will show up anyways. Will it show up in the filters? Oh, you can, oh. Okay. Just look, right? Okay, you see these things, yeah? And then. Wait, where the hell is the Premier League? Nice. Okay. What? Oh, they adjusted that today! That wasn't in there! Good job, EA. I respect that. Leeds got snuck in, dude. Leeds got snuck in. All right, they're working on fixing things. Good. Oh, man, they knew they were going to get roasted for this. So respect. Within an hour or two, they're fixing things. It seems like it's very un-EA, but I'll give them the credit there. Credit where it's due. All right, so let's see. Let's have a little look. Nice badge for Leeds, huh? So again, I know a lot of people are going to lose their minds about De Bruyne. You know, I also believe De Bruyne should be a 92. I think he should be the third highest rated player. Maybe let him and Lewandowski tied for the third highest rated player. I think based off of their seasons. I don't really know many people that would be arguing against that, personally. But anyways, De Bruyne does look good. He's got the high work rates, 5-star, 4-star. I think at the start of the game for rich man accounts or good traders or good grinders, this De Bruyne is going to be very fun to use, especially as like a box-to-box style player. Maybe the defensive stats aren't the greatest, but honestly, once again, if you give him a Guardian, if chem styles are still a thing this year, a Guardian would make him very, very, very spicy if you're running like a big dog account. Obviously, Virgil van Dijk is going to be part of all the rich man teams too, you know, outside of being able to afford the icons. He's going to be up there. So we'll be most likely using him, although I'm not entirely sure, because I think for our ultimate road to glory, I'd like to start testing out like icons and stuff like that early days, right? Seeing outside of the Rios and the Maldinis and stuff, where some of the fun icons are to use. Yeah, test out that Nemanja Vidic and stuff like that. VVD and Vidic for sure. I think I'd probably go Rio still, and I don't know. I've got my loyalties to Rio, so I'd probably stick with Rio. But even then, maybe we go like Vidic and whoever else just to test them out. Okay, so anyways, either way, Virgil looks good. I mean, do you guys care about looking at these guys? They're all, as I said, Premier League players are all nuts. Salah, God mode, outside of the weak foot, of course. Mane, truly God mode. This has got to be one of the top players that, again, big accounts are going to be chasing. At least I think. God, he looks so good, man. 4-star, 4-star, high, medium as well. Wow. Wow. In terms of goalkeepers, I don't know. We don't know. We don't know what the meta is going to be. But anyways, Alisson's there. Sergio Aguero still does look good. It really depends, right? I mean, with what EA have done here, it does truly depend on whether or not pace is still going to be meta. From what I've seen from all the content creator videos, and I didn't want to just do like a video on other people's videos, so that's why I haven't uploaded really anything. Obviously, I didn't get access to FIFA 21 like the Game Changers would have, but from what I've seen from their videos, Zway's videos and everybody else's, Matt's videos, etc., 2Sync and all of those cutie patooties, is that the gameplay looks slower and more clunky than FIFA 20. And once again, and that's all I've seen. I haven't played specifically to that level. So from what I've seen, the gameplay looks even more clunky and slow. So maybe having this lack of pace might not even be necessarily a big deal. Maybe someone like Aguero with the 94 finishing, right? 94 positioning, he might, I don't know. I want to believe that someone like this will be usable, right? That's at least, at the very least, what I want. My God, what I want to believe. I truly wish this Harry Kane would be usable, man. Because I don't know if it's just me, but the Spurs All or Nothing series that I watch live on stream with my viewers, we all watch together, the all of the Amazon shows, because I'm allowed to do that. I've fallen in love with Harry Kane, man. I love that guy. I really do. So I would love for him to genuinely be usable in game. Jose, Milkman, Petey, Thorburn, Belms, Gamer, Hypnotic, anybody else I missed, thank you guys for the resubs as well. Much love. And I do believe Kane should have a 5-star weak foot. I don't think many people would disagree with that too much. Raheem the Dream. I was just about to say he should have 80 finishing based off of that the Champions League game tap-in miss. But yikes, EA actually did kind of do a thing there. 3-star weak foot too. What do you guys, I mean, he's just probably not going to be used. I honestly think very quickly, even, well, maybe Sterling because he still has the pace, but very quickly, Kane, maybe even Aguero might start being SBC fodder quicker than ever before. How does Kante look this year, guys? Does he look all right? 3-star weak foot, medium high, 79 acceleration, 76 sprint. Oh my God. Yeah, early days, this card is going to be incredible still. Kante should be a 95. Composure on Raheem? Let's see. Where is the 80 composure? Yikes. I mean, it's kind of, I don't know. It's kind of fitting. I don't disagree too much with that. Bruno Penandes? Looking pretty damn good. 4-star, 4-star. High. 77 finishing. Where is pens? 91 pens. There you go. 91 pens. Would you guys argue that it should be even better? Seriously. I mean, you could even say 95 wouldn't even be much of an argument, man. Anyways, moving on. And there's Hyung Min. Hyung Min is a monster. Again, the Spurs All or Nothing series, man. Another guy that I think we all agree is just a cutie patootie. What a cutie patootie. How's that a red? Oh, I love him. I love him. So he got 88 pace, 89 sprint speed, 86 acceleration versus Jadon Sancho. You know what, man? Let me put this forward to you guys. To those of you guys that watch the Bundesliga, maybe I am being a twat, right? Again, Jadon Sancho and specifically even Serge Gnabry, I really only ever see them play when they're playing in the Champions League. That's where I see them play. So am I wrong in being surprised by the fact that Ciro Immobile and even Heung-min Son have that much better pace than someone like Sancho or Gnabry? Or for those of you guys that are Bayern or Dortmund fans or watch the Bundesliga a lot, I guess you don't need to necessarily be. Let me know even in the comments down below or in the Twitch chat. Is it fair? Am I just being a moron? I don't know. Should they be that pace? Maybe I am the one that's in the wrong again. I'm never wrong, but, you know, maybe I am this time. Anyways, all right, moving on. Another one, Trent Alexander-Arnold. I agree with the rating, but what even is this card? What? No, seriously, what? I mean, the passing I appreciate. What is his hair more like it? Dude, I love it. Bro, I got the same hair, man. Me and Trent got the same fucking COVID scuffed hair, dude. I'm growing my hair out, by the way, guys. I don't know if you've noticed. I shaved my head bald in mid-May, and now I haven't cut it. And this is we have helmet hair 28T. Okay? So me and Trent got the same scuffed hair with quite honestly the worst hairline ever. I think I beat out Trent for the worst hairline, but still. All right? Don't talk about people's hair, bro. It's COVID times, man. Yeah, my daughter said my head looks like a Lego head. Like, she genuinely said, Daddy, your hair looks like one of the Lego characters' hair. I didn't know what to say to that. You know the like the hair that you take off and then the brown. I don't know. I got destroyed by a 6-year-old, dude. What are you gonna do? All right. Anyway, so moving on. Trent, love your hair, bro. Respect it. I don't know about your card specifically, though. I really don't understand the card at all. I don't know. I don't even know how I feel, but now I'm just thinking about Mila saying I have Lego hair. I kind of forgot about that, and now I've reminded myself, and I'm sad again. God, Laporte looks utterly useless. No worries, though. Cue me screaming Laporte as he catches up Aubameyang in FIFA 20. No worries, guys. 63 pace really means 90 pace in FIFA terms. Don't worry. Center backs have like this secret ultra pace that they just generate out of their buttholes. So how does Bobby look this year? 5-star, 4-star. Man, I really do hope players like this are usable. I really do hope players like this are usable. Like what I'm hoping to do in our Ultimate Road to Glory as well is like maybe not daily, but do like full squad reviews. Like full Liverpool Ultimate Team squad review and give you guys a true idea of like, okay, is Bobby garbage? Is Mane as good as his stats look? You know, is this 86, who we're going to go look at in a second, this 86 Henderson, is he even usable? And stuff like that. I think that's another thing. Past and present squad builders obviously are all going to be coming back too. Those will be really fun to build. I can't wait to do those. Very hyped up about it. I'm sorry, but all these ratings are shite. They're not great. They're not great. Specifically, their actual their actual in-game ratings aren't great. But again, I think that was the one thing I wanted to avoid, and I've failed, is I didn't want to sit here and just moan about how all the cards suck, because it's the start of the game, right? And I think one thing that we should really remember is at the start of the game, it shouldn't matter too much if all the cards don't look amazing, because it's the beginning. Do we really want a new FIFA to have hundreds of god type cards at the beginning with all high ratings? It would leave no room for growth and excitement throughout the year. I mean, in EA's standpoint, financially, it would suck too, right? If everything was good at the start, well, why would you ever want to buy and, you know, spam money on packs or whatever else to improve your team down the road? So I think from a grinding standpoint, it's good that these ratings are kind of suck and kind of suppressed. I think what we should be confused by is that the actual ratings don't make sense. I think that's where the confusion is that it's not necessarily that the ratings suck and then the ratings are all low. It's that there's no rhyme or reason or sense to any of it. And I think, at least, maybe you guys might have that thought process as well. What do you guys think about Robertson, man? I mean, I don't watch Robertson that closely, right? And neither do I watch Trent that closely. But are they really like in the low 80s for pace? As wingbacks that spend the entire game roaming up and down the field? I don't know. So you guys do think it's fair that they have the 80 rating for pace? Okay, so it's more along the lines of like a lower rating for pace, but then obviously their stamina and whatnot should be fantastic, right? Which, to be fair, I'm going to say this right now, okay? For those of you guys that have watched Leeds, or maybe because of me or Mini Minter or R9 Rye, maybe you're paying attention to Leeds a lot more, I will say this right now. If every single Leeds player does not have a minimum of 95 stamina from the get-go, EA are out of their mind and don't watch football at all. And it's not like Leeds are some random team that came out of nowhere and got promoted. They are literally known for their insane stamina under Bielsa. So they better have from strikers all the way down to fucking goalkeepers. Everybody should be on 95 pace, man, or 95. I wish 95 pace, 95 stamina. Anyways, moving on. Fabinho got upgraded, right? Got upgraded, but didn't get upgraded, if that makes sense. I don't know. You know what's interesting is I'm looking at like a DM, a holding DM. I might go Calvin Phillips from the start of the year, even on the ultimate road to glory. I genuinely think that's the move. Medium high is huge, sure, definitely. Hugo, again, based off of his team talks, kind of a cool guy. I like him. It's too bad he's 3-star, but I do. Jamie Vardy's just a baller. Like, really. IRL, just his whole story, the way this guy scores and how he scores, like, what a beast, man. Jamie Vardy just seems like such a dope guy. Pogba 86 rated. I mean, I know a lot of Man U fans. I'm going to sound like a Leeds fan here. But anyways, I know Man U fans lost their mind with this. But realistically, is it really that unfair based off of the season? You know, his actual contributions, the way Man United, all of that. Like, I don't necessarily disagree all that much with the rating. I don't. I did see a lot of Man United fan, like streamer, YouTuber buddies of mine that were really upset with this, but I don't know. I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. First of all, second of all, I still guarantee you he will be a good card in FIFA. He will. Again, he might not necessarily be the type of attacking minded player you would want, but as a roaming mid, I genuinely think he's going to be pretty sick, man. I do honestly think he's going to be pretty sick. Right? I know you're going to hate me for saying this, but if Engine still has the same boost that Engine normally gives, 71 acceleration, 84 sprint speed, 76 balance, 78 agility, bro, he's going to be legit, man. He's got that stat. What the heck? What just happened here? What on earth? Why is it going? Oh, there we go. And, right, because of his height and all that, I think he'll be dominant, man, in that, you know, a B-Tech, well, maybe the body types will be different, but a B-Tech Hullet in that sense. Now, Jordan Henderson. Here's another thing I saw people losing their mind about. Already my chatter all lulling all over the place. I think this is deserved. I genuinely do. I feel like Jordan Henderson is, again, another Sergio Busquets, where people just give his position and his influence on teams absolutely zero respect. Now, 86 rated is kind of mad, especially when you consider Thiago is 85 rated. Okay, that I can agree with. This ratings boost and whatever is deserved based off of the season and his influence on the team, if they would have done the same thing for Thiago and a few other players. That's my thoughts. I don't necessarily disagree with this rating. I really don't. I really don't. Based off of the like neutered ratings of players, I think I would have expected him to be like an 84 or an 85. Chat, I think, kind of agrees. But I'm not upset that he's an 86. I just think Thiago should be an 87 or 88 based off of this. So I think a lot of people are looking at this saying Henderson is overrated considering Thiago. Again, I would agree that I think Henderson's rating is fine, but Thiago is criminally underrated. And as always, he'll just be SBC fodder anyway, so I don't know why you guys are crying. De Gea's down to an 86. I think that's kind of accurate. Nevertheless, still got good stats, so I don't think it's going to matter too much. King Kai? Faster than Sancho and Serge Gnabry? That's kind of mad. 4-star, medium. I wonder if he'll be usable in game. Oh, Riyad Mahrez. I love Riyad Mahrez pretty much every year. 5-star, 4-star, 79 sprint speed. I think Riyadh will still be usable though. That burst of acceleration, especially with what you can see on YouTuber videos of the dribbling stick and that acceleration away, seems to be pretty OP. Yeah, I'm not upset about it. 82 stamina. Hakeem Ziyech too. 5-star, 2-star, high. Mad. Oh, did Habes raid? Did I miss that? Wait, alerts are muted. Did Habes raid? I missed it. Haber! Wait, did he actually? Did it pop up? Ay, Dios mío. Hold on. Did it actually pop up? Oh, no mames. Might have missed. Oh my god, guys. This is crazy, by the way, at least on Twitch. The subs and view, it's just crazy. James, Jay, Ben, D. Gibby, Killa, Tim, Viper, Jordan, thank you guys all for the resubs. I appreciate it. We got 3,000 viewers? What on earth? Welcome to the start of a new FIFA, guys. Things are back to normal, I suppose. Madness. It's just the fact that FIFA's still a month away. The level of support is absolutely insane. Thank you guys. Anyways, okay, so moving on. Yeah, Timo Werner looks mad, dude. Mad. 4-star weak foot too. I know a lot of people would be crying about the 3-star weak foot in terms of usability. I don't care. I think 3-star, 4-star still sick. Still very usable. Composure of 82. 67 strength. 83 agility. Yeah, I mean, again, the rating. This is what I'm saying, right? Once again, it's not that Henderson is overrated. I think it's that considering Henderson and some other players' rating boosts, why is Werner an 85? That doesn't make sense. Same thing. Like, why is Aubameyang, based off of his season, based off of Henderson getting a boost, based off of other players getting a boost, why did Aubameyang get, what do you call that? Downgraded. Those are the things that I think a lot of us are confused by. And yeah, kind of crazy that we're almost at 1 million followers too right now on Twitch. Look at that, dude. Look at that. Look at that. Look at how close we are, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, the viewer count. You guys are amazing. I love you, dudes. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. EA just doing whatever they want with these ratings. Genie, will he be a Barcelona player by the end of, or by the launch of the game? That's kind of mad. Kind of mad. Thiago. Holy moly. Oh my good god. I don't know if that's going to be anything outside of SBC fodder, man. Genuinely. Absolutely nuts. Ooh, Ricardo Pereira looks nice, dude. Deserved as well, considering the season he had. Very deserved. How the hell did this guy not get in Team of the Season again? Anybody remember? Like, anyways, whatever, dude. Why are we rehashing the failures of FIFA 20? Let's just move on. Yeah, I would say Ricardo's pace is too low. I would agree with that. Rashford looks nuts still. The position change back to left mid or left wing or whatever. I think that's fair. He's just, the problem is with Rashford in terms of at least FIFA 20 meta, his height mixed with his like low agility and stuff just made him so hard to use, man. I think that's the difficulty there. But anyways, I'm sure he'll still be fantastic. Leno, 85. What do you guys think about Rodri, man? I mean, again, I know other players aren't that well rated in terms of rating height, but shouldn't he? I mean, he's pretty sick. If we're talking IRL, I feel like this is the position that just gets disrespected so much. Same thing with Busquets, same thing with Henderson. I think if you argue he's 85 or 86, once again, Thiago has to be 88. I honestly think EA just screwed that up. I think EA, Thiago specifically rating, I think EA just messed up. I don't think there's a rhyme or reason to it at all. Walker 85 is the biggest joke. Yeah, it's kind of a weird one, isn't it? Bro, and still, I swear to God, with this type of stuff, look at this card. I swear they don't pay too much attention to like what's going, and they kind of like just copy and paste certain ratings from season to season. Like this Walker out of all of them is a weird one, man. Like the pace is mad, like especially considering other players and their low pace. Like his rating, like in general. I understand his defending isn't all that good, but still. The rating is crazy, bro. The only thing that I can think and see is transfer rumors think, well, he must suck now with Thiago. Plus 12 pace on Carvajal. I'm not saying that Walker isn't rapid, but that rapid? I don't know. I might be talking out of my ass a little bit, but I just, it once again seems so inconsistent compared to the other ratings. Let's have a quick look at La Liga 2 before we call it. Oh, you know what? Actually, I didn't really look at even Cristiano's stats and stuff like that in the Serie A. I mean, Cristiano's going to be so mad again, dude. Ronaldo will be crazy. I know people think, you know, the pace drop. Messi and Ronaldo both got pace drops. This guy will be nuts. He will be so nuts. Rodri and Walker were our most consistent players. Don't know how he got downgraded when he had a better season. Again, I would argue that it's EA's like way to bring down the ratings in general. Rod, Troy, Ben with the gifteds, Violent, James. Thank you guys, man. Appreciate you, dudes. That's still a mad card, bro. Again, we'll need an engine, though. 76 balance, 92 agility, 92 acceleration, 96 sprint speed is nuts. He already has all the shooting and finishing you would ever need in a striker. Dude, his entire career he should have had a 5-star weak foot. I've been making this argument forever. I find it absolutely insane. But again, I think if he does have a 5-star weak foot, he'd be the most broken card in the game. For years, I've thought the only reason they haven't given him a 5-star weak foot is how insanely broken this card would be. But to me, it's still silly. Like, I don't know how that could even be an argument. Anyways, moving on. Dybala is my son's favorite player. I don't know. I think he's going to be kind of trash again this year. But who knows? I don't know the gameplay, so I could be wrong. Handanovic, Koulibaly, no further improvements on his deal with City yet, right? City and Napoli hate each other, so that's gonna, I don't even know if this is even going to happen. There's Mr. Pace King himself, Chiro. Then again, too, and I know I kind of just took shots at Chiro for having better pace than other players, but based off of this man's season, again, especially based off of certain ratings boosts, should he not be better rated? Seriously. I'm not saying Chiro is slow, Hectic. You're not listening to what I'm saying. I'm saying based off of the other cards that are in the game. I think this card should be still better rated. But then again, if he's better rated, then Aubameyang should be too. So I don't know. It's a weird one. I do think he's criminally underrated. Chiellini, Lukaku, Papu Gomez, kind of looking beastly for sure. Donnarumma, I think, is going to be a lot of people's like go-to. I think that's still a nice card. What is he, like 6'6", right, or something like that? That's going to be a nice card. Did Millie get ruined again? Man, he did. Still a beast in my eyes. Yikes. Yeah, it's going to be hard to use him. How's De Ligt looking this year? 4-star weak foot is spicy. 68 acceleration freaks me out, I'm not going to lie. Oh my God, that agility and balance. Look, I'm just giving my opinions based off of like the FIFA 20 meta, right? So again, giving you ratings and showing you guys the ratings and then me commenting on certain things being bad, It really is idiotic because I have no idea what the game plays like, right? So who knows? For all we know, someone like De Ligt could be a god, right? Doesn't matter that he's got bad agility and balance. He might still be a beast. Right? Whereas you look at someone like Insigne, and initially you'd be like, oh my god, right? 88 pace, 92, he's going to be amazing. But maybe now, the lack of finishing and positioning could be huge. So you would want to go with someone lower paced, but that has better finishing stats. I don't know, right? I mean, Dries Mertens does look spicy as all hell still. What a great card, man. Remember we used Dries Mertens for a couple of months early on in the game. He was so great for us on our road to glory. So good. Diego Godin. Apparently, like, Cagliari are trying to pick him up. I don't know if there's any truth to that. Ilicic probably be something disgusting like 83 rated too. Once again, EA out of their mind. Yeah, where's De Vrij? How is De Vrij not even in this little setup? De Vrij and Ilicic are silly. Ilicic is 84. I think that's idiotic. De Vrij is probably going to be, what, 84 as well, right? Imagine he gets a downgrade with the season he had. Imagine. Imagine Godin higher rated than De Vrij. That's, oh, wow. Yeah, that's crazy. There you go. That's another ridiculous set of ratings. Absolute nonsense. Okay. And then finally, we'll go look at La Liga. I am interested to see like what Sergio Ramos and stuff looks like. I bet you he looks like he's a god. Lionel, what are we thinking, boys? I mean, he got savaged on his pace again. 80 sprint speed. I still think Leo will be sick to use. I really do think he'll be good to use. Is his stamina ass too? 72 stamina. Yikes. Yeah, I might have to wait till Team of the Year to pick up Lionel. I don't necessarily disagree with the stats. I just think in terms of usability, I'd probably start want to like adventure with the icons and see how they play. There's so many new icons that I want to test out. We got to try out Fernando Torres and Sami Eto'o and all those spicy dudes. You're looking at, I know Oblak looks really good, but you're guaranteed looking at the best goalkeeper in the although 92 had, oh my god, you know what, man? This Oblak could be the go-to. Could be the go-to. Ter Stegen also has a... The thing is with Ter Stegen, I don't know if Oblak will have like saves with feet trait and stuff like that. Depending, right? Low-driven shots might be OP again this year. So having a keeper that saves with their feet could be super, super required. 89 rated Sergio Ramos. What? What? 90. Should be. Should be. I don't know. Anyways, I still think he's going to be pretty good. I really do. Yeah, 90 minimum in my opinion. I don't know. That's a bit silly. Kareem the Dream, I mean, reinventing himself again. I don't think that many people are going to disagree with the overall rating here for Benzema. Again, I think the only thing that is silly is that Benzema is this, right? After the season he had, after the few seasons he's had, which is fair. I'm not disagreeing, right? On the overall rating. But once again, how does Ciro Immobile and Aubameyang do what they do and their ratings are what they are? That, I think, is silly, right? So again, I'm not disagreeing with Benzema and his rating, although hilariously, his actual in-game stats are so weird in comparison to his actual overall rating. But anyways, 91 reaction, dude, this will be a really, really good card. I truly do hope that pace isn't the be-all, end-all, because I'd love to see someone like Benzema be usable. I really would. Benzema was so fun to use back in the day when he was at Lyon, and then made the move to, or made the move to Real specifically. He was such a god card. Anyways, moving on. Thibaut, Casemiro, don't really care about any of them. Tony the Tiger. Eden Hazard. I think a lot of people would find this one a bit weird too, again, compared to some of the other players with their pace. No? Eden Hazard with injuries and like, come on. This is deserved, sure, but how is Serge Gnabry not comparable in terms of at least the speed stats and stuff? I find the pace, again, just being so inconsistent with all the other things they're doing. But anyways, we'll move on. That Hazard will still be very usable. Luka Modric, how does he look this year? High, medium, 4-star, 4-star. I don't know if this card will really translate well in the game until he gets a couple of upgrades. Pace-wise, terrible. This one breaks my brain. I mean, I get someone with not having crazy pace, but dude, Suarez has a burst of acceleration on him, man, if you watch them play. Like, his mobility might not be up there with the crazy pacey Werner and stuff like that, but 70 pace. 70 pace. Anyways, yeah, Greasy looks resident sleeper to me too. Specifically the weak foot and stuff. Not that interested. Suarez is lazy, but does lazy equate to being a snail? I think that's the question, right? 70 is too high rated for Suarez, in my opinion. Suarez is quick. Suarez isn't quick. Suarez should have 42 pace. Suarez's pace is way too low. Okay, so it's fair to say, I think the opinions are very split here. Piqué, Sergio Busquets again. Carvajal. Yeah, that's a weird one. Carvajal's a weird one. I feel like Carvajal's a bit of a beast. Again, his rating of 86 is fair, but how does 86 rated equate to no stat at all outside of stamina being anywhere near 86? I don't get that at all. I really don't get that at all. That one is an odd one. But anyways, we'll move on. David Silva. Going to be relatively useless. I think Rafael Varane, again, I'm going to go ahead and say I know his balance and stuff's going to be horrifying, right? I still think this guy will be so broken in the game, man. I really do think he's going to be such a broken OP card. And I know a lot of people will go off on Varane because he did have a horrendous final game in the Champions League. But you can't punish a guy for one game, right? You can't. Free sub? Who's claiming free subs during recordings and ratings discussions? Santa Maria. It's literally in the disclaimer of claiming the free sub. Let me just claim a free sub while we're recording. I can't. Thank you for claiming it. I don't know why I can't. I gotta keep this rolling. I gotta keep this shit moving, baby. Jordi Alba looks like he's still gonna be OP. Pjanic, that Juve move. Yikes. Yikes. Ban him instead? What the fuck? I'm gonna ban a guy that's claiming a free sub, meaning he's watched the channel so dedicated through the summer. Enough to earn channel points to ask for a gifted sub. Or to get a gifted sub, and I'm gonna ban him? Dude, you guys are more savage than I am. Frankie 85? I still think Frankie will be pretty sick. I still think Frankie will be a good card. 90 stamina. Yeah, I honestly do think an engine I think would be sick for him. I can't wait to test these cards out. I really, really, really cannot wait to test these cards out. I'm pretty damn excited about it, man. All right, so honestly, I think I'm going to leave it there, boys. We kind of got a pretty high-level overview on players. Now, if you want to do, you can click each separate rating. It's just on EA Sports' website, and then it takes you into a deep dive of the top center backs and whatnot, and you can then have a look at all the different players. Unfortunately, the top 100 are only available, but if you click the separate positions here, it shows you a little bit more, I believe, right? So we've looked at all of these guys, right? Marquinhos, Thiago Silva, so Skriniar, Longley, Bonucci, Godin, Lol. So there's Alaba, De Vries. See, we didn't see De Vries. There's confirmation that he's 84 rated. Fernandinho with the official center back switch. So that kind of gets you a few more players visible. I mean, we can look at like the best wingers. I don't know if we'll see that many more, but Messi, Neymarzito, Salah, Mane, Raheem the Dream, Eden, Di Maria, Jadon Sancho, Snail Sancho, Young Min, Bernardo Silva, Serge Gnabry, Snail Gnabry as well. Lorenzo, Rashford, Sane, Pizzi, still with that decent rating. Guerrero, there you go. Ozier's the balls. Kingsley Coman. Well, he's got all that pace. Fair enough. Callahan is still an 84. What do you guys think about that? It's not like I've watched Callahan much within the last year, so I don't even know if I can comment. I guess it's just a surprise on his rating. Okay, and then La Liga, the best of. We've seen best strikers. We can have a look at best strikers. So Cristiano Lewandowski getting the ratings boost. Again, I agree with that fully. I think he should probably be the third or fourth highest rated player based off of his season. Getting robbed of the Ballon d'Or because FIFA is corrupt. Mbappe, Aguero, Kareem the Dream again, Harold, Chiro, Dybala, Aubameyang with that ratings downgrade, Suarez with the apparent deserved / not deserved / overrated / underrated pace according to the Twitch chat. Greasy, Bobby. I love that 86 Vardy. I think that's so deserved. Memphis might be a Barca player by the end of all this. Timo, incredible card, but still underrated in terms of actual rating. Mauro Icardi still 85 rated. Like, what? Dries Mertens, Haaland, deserved. Ilicic. Okay, again, I don't know if I've got a little bit of a fanboy thing going on with Ilicic, but this guy's a baller, man. If you actually watch Atalanta, he is truly a baller. I do not know how he's 84 rated. I find that absolutely silly. I don't know about 88 rated, but like he's got to be a couple up from that, I think. Anyways. Okay, and then finally, wingbacks. If this shows us extra wingbacks, we might see a few more players here. Let's have a look at the wingbacks to finish things off. So Trent, Robertson. So you guys confirmed that this is all good to go. Although I don't know, Robbo seems a bit high rated. Yordi, Carvajal, Ricardo Pereira, I think fully deserved. Pace is a bit off. Again, most of the chat agrees and then also disagrees and then also is neutral to my thoughts on Walker. Sandro, Digne, 84 rated. Nep will be excited about that one. Tellez, few people saying Tellez might be making a Prem move. Same thing with Tagliafico, though, to be fair. Aspi, Jesus Navas, that's an interesting one. Juan Bissaka, still going to be sick this year. Yo, the Liga NOS has just got some serious wingbacks, don't they, huh? Grimaldo looking good. Trippier, lol. Bernat. Mendy. Oh my god, dude. Furland is going to be the meta again. Furland is absolutely going to be the meta again. Marcelito kind of getting the disrespect. João Cancelo is a baller, man. I think this is going to be a sick card. That 77 defending can be fixed, right, with chem style, so not too big of a deal. And then Akuna Matata. So that's, I think, where we leave things off. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this incredibly long, probably repetitive epi or video or whatever for the FIFA 21 Top 100 ratings. If you did enjoy this, obviously smash the like button if you made it all the way here. I appreciate you guys. I had fun looking at all this stuff, and it's fun just getting back into the swing of things and getting ready for the launch of FIFA 21. So what we might do is, whenever the full database comes out, we might do what we did in previous years, which is build out a couple of OP starter squads and true starter squads, not what you see a lot of content creators do where they'll be like, yeah, for a starter squad you really should go get yourself a João Cancelo and a Ferland Mendy, and they've got like a defense of like 200k value for the start of the game. So once the database comes out, we'll do all of that stuff. We'll have a look at the Leeds players, right? Get a really good deep dive of the Leeds players and get really mad because guaranteed EA will have all their stamina be 60 and 70 rated. So it should be a good time. I love you. I appreciate you. And we'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.